You're now listening to Anonymous.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? So we still back with the guys, and oh my bad. What's up, family? How you living?
Restart.
And no, because I want them to see like
This stuff really raw.
It is.
Go ahead.
Okay, so what's up, family? How you living? Hope you living good, eating swell, doing well. So I'm back with the guys, and we basically about to have like a barbershop talk and really just talk forever at this point. But this is gonna be about what we gonna be talking about?
Emotional stability.
But with men though. So we in the white series, and I really just want to get into the nitty gritty of like how people really feel instead of like stereotyping them. Cause me as a human being, like I be wanting to know the person fundamentally. Like even though people say how I should feel about them, but that may not be what they really thinking. And I feel like in life,
Oh, I see crunchy, bro.
I don't know, it's been crushing all day.
Well, I got a real life question though. So,
And you could ask me about like girl stuff, I guess, because that's my next thing. Spoiler alert.
but like, I got this question.
Good.
Is loving or liking somebody?
I'm dead.
Listen. Just
I'm
listen.
busy, that's all.
Is loving or liking somebody the idea of that person or the idea of that person in your mind, your personal view of that person?
I think it's a decision that you make, because
Right.
that person may not love or like you, but you know that you do. So it's really a decision if you want to go about it.
Yeah, and that's what makes the society even worse, because they be like, you just delusional.
But no, what I'm saying is,
And I hate that, bro, because I just be like, bro, I'm not delusional. There's
like-
plenty of fish out there in the sea.
no, you know what? Like everybody has their own personal view on something, you know. And my thing is, what I'm saying is, when I say that everybody has their own personal view on something, everybody learns a person in a different way. You know what I'm saying? Like I met you in a different way. I met you in a different way that she met you. I met you in a different way that you met her. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own perception of somebody. And so I'm asking, do you believe that's true, or do you feel like everybody gets the same person out of one person?
I can go.
Maybe.
Man, they definitely get different. Like, cause I feel like we always changing. Like, if you the same person, like what Cat Williams say? Cat Williams, what he say? He was like, if you doing the same thing that you did last year for your birthday, I'm not coming. Like, if you doing the same thing after a period of time, like you're not evolving, you're not changing, then like something wrong with you, literally. But like, all that to say, that person could have been like a lesson in my life, a blessing in my life, or just like a season. And like our interaction with each other could have been smooth, but like at the end of the day, I met you for a different reason, and you gotta experience me for a different reason.
Well, there's different lives out there, you know. People.
But
Why
do
you
you sound
sound
like
like
that? Like, bro, you sound like somebody off the office. Like,
Well,
you know.
since we're talking.
I don't think that's true, but I guess.
No, I'm just saying, like,
And then the flipping of the hair.
Yeah, like, come on, bro.
you know, I'm just trying to say, like, there's other people who don't have fathers and who don't have mothers, and, you know, they don't have that blessing either. So people just evolve how they is. You feel me?
You are completely right. I understand that
That's what I'm
completely.
saying.
People do evolve. Some people honestly don't evolve, but I don't like to talk about people, so, you know, we'll let that go.
Okay, I do. I feel like even though you don't have certain stuff, you can't always say that. Like, you can't always use that happened to you 15 years ago to like explain why you can't communicate. Like, if you don't go to counseling, if you don't, like, we in college, that's still free, we pay for that. Like, if you don't even acknowledge, like, okay, I'm really tripping, like, at least try to evolve, or at least try to make the step.
Okay, well.
That's against the law to try?
No, but as a black man who you really gonna talk to? And as a man alone, who's really gonna listen? You know what I'm saying? Like there are not too many counselors of our color, let alone that are men. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I'm not saying women don't understand a man's point of view sometimes, but there are certain things that affect a man that are really hard just to get across. You know, like I personally, like I've had those struggles. You know, like I've had struggles with my emotions a lot. You know, like I just try to figure things out as it goes. You know, and I'm like, I really like, okay, call me weird, but I sit there and talk to myself. I sit there and talk to myself because I gotta hear myself out. I gotta make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I gotta make it make sense to myself so I don't go crazy. Mm-hmm. You know, and I just feel like yes, you go to counseling, but at the same time, are they really listening? Can they really just formulate something to help them out?
And this is why I want to put on the top of the barrel. Why do you see
totem pole?
Why do you see people with earphones in? Because music helps with very much so anxiety.
But the type of music, like if you listening to hood music and they call the women bitches and hoes as a black man, who you think he talking about? Us. And then if y'all come across as disrespectful, then you know we gonna turn up. When we can't wait to turn up with our nails and everything. But like I was listening to what you were saying, and like going back to that, like that's not crazy at all. I feel like the most sane people talk to themselves, cause you really don't have nobody when you the realest person that you know. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't take advice from people that I would not take advice from. Like, it's those conversations that you have. For me, it's in the car. Like, the car has seen the business. But, like, when you do talk to yourself, do you hold yourself accountable? Or do you always, like, find a reason to, like, blame others?
Recently,
I always hold myself accountable for everything.
Got to.
Because let alone I don't deserve excuses. I just want to execute. I just want to be great. All positivity only and good vibes. Cause that's just how I roll. You feel me? I don't like.
Look cool, dude. Talk this.
That's just how I roll.
You know what I'm saying? Quit playing with that, man. But no, like, I'm trying to get back to what you was talking about. So basically, when it comes to like talking to yourself, like I personally do like get people's points of view. You know what I'm saying? So I can just have multiple points of view. You know, but I don't really use what they told me to make my decision. Like, I use it just to like have a different view on things, you know? Because I talk to myself so much that sometimes I be one-sided, but sometimes I be like, okay, look, bro, come on now.
No, like you was wrong.
Yeah, like, I
you
be
was
like,
wrong.
Like growing up, I used to try to find every other excuse for the reason why I was doing what I was doing. Yeah. And it's like, no, bro. You did that.
You did it. Yeah, it was your fault.
You did that. You didn't use your head.
Look at the screen.
Yeah. Like, so that's not your friend?
They just try to flip the script.
Yeah, I'm not doing that, bro. Like, it's just become like within these past year, you know, I've done a heck of a lot growing. Like, if y'all would have met me a year ago, I would still be speaking in this more sophisticated manner, but I would still have like a childish mindset about myself. You know, but all in all, I'm just saying I use different people just to help me figure things out. And I have recently began to hold myself accountable for everything, you know, because I know my decisions. I know what I've done. I know what I haven't done. I know what I should have done. But shoulda, woulda, coulda. You know what I'm saying?
You just gotta get better. You feel me?
At the end of the day, like, it's like, bro, play the hand that you dealt, figure it out.
That's why people don't want to wait on you neither. When it comes to loving another person.
Yeah, because it's truthfully about your decision, you know what I'm saying? Truthfully about your decision to get better as a person. And if you're not going to get better as a person yourself, what I'm doing sitting here waiting on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to grow, so how are we going to grow together?
Exactly.
I'm glad you said that. So while y'all was talking, in my head, it was like levels. Like, I think we was talking about that. Like,
in the beginning.
I don't remember. But like in the beginning it was Adam and Eve. Anyway, so
yeah, I thought that's where we were going. I was like, wait a minute.
Whoa.
the way he said
whoa.
it. But like it's levels. Like if you not on a, I don't want to say it's like an economic level, but I feel like it's a spiritual level, and everything spirals out spiritually. Like if you good as far as like, I don't know how to explain it.
Man, bro, don't tell me you believe in like all the little rocks and stuff, bro.
I don't believe in no crystals and all that.
Hey, so how would you
I'm just saying
feel?
like rock. I mean,
that's
I'm
not
just
the
saying
topic
like
today.
levels.
Oh, come
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand. Like when it comes to be like social media.
Hey, if you do have crystals, sorry, not sorry, but yeah.
Like that. But anyway, so basically, what I'm saying is, I forgot what I was saying.
Call them rocks.
Yeah, we was talking about rocks and stuff. Oh, yeah, can't do
Anywho, alright, then. I'm
Yeah,
like
talking
that.
about rocks. What we talking about next?
that. Okay, that's maybe another day for another day. You know what I'm saying? But man, I lost my train of thought, bro. Keep talking.
Bro,
What is he
I was
talking about?
literally talking about levels.
Okay,
Like,
now, okay,
yeah.
I'm back.
Exactly.
So, when it, like I was gonna say, social media can be used for a lot of different things, from the greatest things in the world to the worst thing yet. You know, and you know, people follow a lot of nonsense. I follow a few nonsense pages, you know what I'm saying, just for the funnies, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But most of the time, I like to watch stuff about open-mindedness or like just building your character. And you said it comes to levels of it. That's where it comes from. It comes from like feeding yourself with things to build your spirit at the end of the day.
Right.
And you gotta read things that's gonna help you as a person, not necessarily just gossip and drama. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's cool or whatever. Yes or no. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you gotta feed yourself. You gotta feed your spirit. Like if your spirit is not right, then how you gonna be right with somebody emotionally? Because your spirit is attached to your emotions. Your emotions is attached to your mental. Your mental is attached to your physical.
What if you damaged?
but you can't let your emotions like that. Going back to the rocks, like I feel like the rocks basically allows your emotions to control your day. Like you gotta make sure everything's balanced, all this, but everything ain't gonna be balanced. You gotta have a mindset like, all this going on, I'm finna get it in.
And that's I'm gonna get on the topic of consistency. It's very
Talk good.
stick with it.
It's very like it's life giving because like whatever you consistently doing, that's how you are, and that's how you gotta build to grow. Some things you may not stay up on, but you wanna be staying up on those. So like you gotta figure it out. Maybe you stay up on those and you lose whatever you used to have, like a habit. Like you don't have a habit no more, so you gotta work on that too. And that's how you build as a person.
I'm gonna get real.
Like it's
Can I
like
get
a
real with
sin
y'all?
growing.
I ain't never said that.
Do that, gang.
So like I feel like for me in high school it was smoking weed, but like once I like started to make how I put this, when I started to like make decisions that was literally for me, I ain't have time for stuff like that. Like I going back to like environments, like that's how I was surviving in that environment. But when like I came into myself and I'm like, all right, this is what I want to do, certain stuff couldn't go with me. Like that couldn't go with me. That version of myself couldn't go with me. And it's like like when you maturing, certain stuff gotta die. And like the reason why we be getting down is because we be trying to take that stuff with us, and it can't go. It literally can't go. Cause like if you try to take it, like let's say we at the Oscars, and you trying to bring your pet or something, but the pet done died 3 times without dying, but you keep resuscitating it. But you keep trying to bring this dog to the Oscars. That's not where it's supposed to go.
You resuscitate dogs, bro?
All right, but that's why I didn't even look your way.
Yeah.
But y'all got it.
Yo. the Oscars gang? Like, all right, this
Hey, but y'all got it.
You know what I'm saying? I thought we was going to talk about
I was just saying,
slapping Chris Rock, but it's cool.
Let's talk about love.
oh, for real.
Yeah, we
affection.
kind of got off topic,
Right.
kind of on topic, you know what I'm saying?
I was
but, you know.
What you saying?
What I'm saying?
Yeah.
Basically, what I'm saying is, little bro, is the levels of your physical, emotional, spiritual, and mental, it all ties together to your love and affection, because you gotta have all of those on a balanced beam. You know what I'm saying? If you can't balance those at once, then you can't necessarily love. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know yourself.
Right.
You haven't learned yourself. You haven't just broken yourself down. You know what I'm saying? You haven't been in tune with your creator. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's why we all used. To a certain extent. Because we just grow and grow on top of each other, and then we just, we just.
No, keep going.
Yeah, I'm listening.
So, like, hey, you ever notice, like, when people just act with how they act, they be acting childish or just be trying to front like they stunned, and I be trying to wonder why.
Yeah, like, what's your reason, bro? Like, what you got going?
Like, yeah, I don't know, ADHD, something like that. But, like, what I really wanted to say was, it was always this one kid that harassed me, and I noticed this boy was looking up to me because, like, I was always a cool ass dude. So I'm just
That's a
what cool dude, but it was him for real, bro. Going on, I'm really cool.
So, like,
he couldn't wait to say that. Alright,
so, like, he used to harass me. He used to try to bully me. He used to try to bully me all the time. But it's because he always wanted to know how I was growing so much on top of all these people that was just stuck on what's going on in class. Letting them, I say them folks, I believe the government trying to play us and trying to really, manipulate our life. Because if you realize you yourself as a person, if you think how you want to think, you put it in to your world and you build your world like your own little space, right? Mm-hmm. Let's say you use that and you put it into the world and you show your greatness, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody else grow. So then, once they grow on top of you, you should be trying to figure out
I got there, not envying them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, like, that's why I feel like certain people stay down, and those people that change and they just ignore it, they move up. Mm-hmm. You feel me?
It's all about, basically, what you're saying is like your mental capacity. You know what I'm saying? It's about like, bro, he's up there. I'm not gonna hate on him though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna get in my feelings and hate on him. I'm gonna be like, man, how you do that? You know what I'm saying? This is like,
right.
You said
you
earlier,
a blessing, bro.
Yeah, like earlier, like you said, like people
like,
on the same age, we gotta connect. We gotta find a way to help each other, because at the end of the day, I might not know her right sitting right there, but I might meet her one day.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like
that my point exactly.
What you wanted to say? You just said like, when am I gonna get time to talk?
Right.
First of all, I was letting y'all let it play out. Like, I feel like y'all was, I mean, it's not going to be on topic now, because it was going back to what you said. And you was like, well, honestly, you was talking about, like, levels being, like, up there and not hating, basically. You know, Dallas people always be hating. But,
and now I'm saying where I come from.
But, like, hold on.
Go ahead.
Like, you was like, when you able to, both of y'all was really getting at that, but where I'm finna go is different.
Cook it up.
Right.
So, where both of y'all were saying, like, if y'all, like, ignore certain stuff, but y'all still feel it, and y'all still get to that next place where y'all want to be, that y'all able to, like, really feel that. My thing is, once you do that, and once you go through all those processes, do y'all think at that point y'all are better fathers or better husbands because y'all are able to not only look at somebody and be like, all right, this is what this is, and you got to do this, this, and that because you've already lived it. But it's some people that, you know, they just get caught up.
And, ooh, you good. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's actually pretty good because I would say when I was growing up with my pops, like, he would always tell me, give me some knowledge on some things that I ain't know. And, like, I really took advice and I was like, okay, I'm finna go search this thing up. Like, cause the internet was good. Like, I ain't gonna lie
was
to you.
watching.
Alright, see, relax. Do the most now.
Bro, come on now. We off topic.
Alright, my bad.
Come on now.
Golly.
So, like, nah, he would give me some knowledge on some things that I didn't know about the world. And I would go search it up type of thing. And I would actually search up my facts. But an experience is different because the world is changing. So maybe your parents, they may be stuck in their past ways, but you have to create new ways in order to, you know.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear nothing you said something about some past ways. What he say then?
Look,
Dang. I'm trying to say, like, how should I say it? Alright, have you ever said something to your parents and they didn't know what y'all was talking about, but you knew what you was talking about?
because you've been through it. See, basically what he's saying is, look, what he's trying to say is that.
It's both.
Just put the pen up, please. Thank you. Anyways, what he's trying to say is, like, people not necessarily gonna understand what you tell them right then and there because they ain't been through it. Like, that's why he said, like, he went to the internet every time his dad would tell him something or give him some information. Cause, like, you look at your parents and be like, okay, bro, what does that mean? Like, they can tell you the sky is blue because of this, and they be like, okay, what does that mean? Yeah, I'm finna go search that
messed up. But like, they can be talking mad.
Like, as it relates to, like, emotional intelligence, how do y'all, what's y'all process, like, as a man? Because as a woman, it's like, we be like, well, I don't even know what you're talking about. Like, we be expressing that. But inside, y'all be like, I'm about to beat this thing.
Because I personally...
We be talking tonight.
Like, when I was less mature than I am now, because I'm not going to say that I'm just the most mature dude in the building. Like, I'm just mentally there for real.
Right.
I'm not. But I used to explode, you know what I'm saying? I would get, like, when I got mad, I would get mad, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've never put my hands on a human being, let alone a female, you know what I'm saying? I've never done anything like that, but I have punched a hole through a wall. I have broken a TV. Like, I've been upset, you know? But now when it comes to, like, formulating and processing emotions, I actually sit there and actually just try to just let it play out. I let myself feel how I feel, you know what I'm saying? I just try to talk myself through it because at the end of the day, it's just a 30-second feeling. Like, it might last for a minute, but it's a 30-second event that you let formulate into a bigger situation to carry on the rest of your life, and I don't like doing that. I got too much going on. I got too much that I want to let that happen. You know
and I want to ask you, so this may be off topic, but have you ever been into a fight?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's crazy. I
don't like to fight though.
It look like it.
How many?
Twice. But I don't like to fight.
I don't know. I mean,
me neither.
I do play an aggressive sport, but I am a calm. I don't like to fight like that. But if I have to, we can knuckle up for real.
I don't like to fight because I don't fight for like 30 seconds. Like, it's like...
Here we go. It's another I see red person.
Yeah. Very much so, like, let's not even get into it.
That's me.
Let's not even get into it.
We're talking about men's emotions. We talking about boxing.
He said that it was...
I said
I just didn't want to leave
my fault, y'all. I was just saying, like, shoot. I feel like it was on top. It was just a subject. I mean, it's a
sidebar subject. Keep going.
Don't keep going, cause what you gonna say?
What you mean? So like that's why I always play sports because.
Talk to women about our feelings. Anyways, keep
nah, for real.
Oh my gosh. We all gonna talk.
So like, when I said I just want to say me and my dad we had a alright relationship. It was cool, but like every time something was going on, he forced it on me. Like it was just like, why you putting all this on me, man? But it's because I was figuring out shit he wasn't, and he was getting all frustrated, and I'm just like, whoa. What you all upset about?
What's your problem, cuz?
I get it, bro.
I get what you're saying. I just don't want to go there today. Because that's like a deep road. Because, actually, whatever. Like, if we talk about, like everybody was saying how, when it came down to it, like, we really didn't know, or we didn't have a place to run to that we could trust. Mm-hmm. And, like, if it was supposed to be family, because you know how everybody be like, that's still your mama, that's still your daddy. But
yeah,
it's
you're
just
right,
like,
but they not trying to hear me.
Yeah.
Like, my mom would be like, oh, but it's still your family members. I'm like, yeah, but I can't trust them with the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the Bible, it says, do not cast your pearls among pigs. Right. You know? Do not. Yeah.
And I tried that.
Hey,
and,
bro.
And then in the Bible, it said, I read this today. It was like, if what was it? Hey, do not quote me on this, but I'm going to say it as close as I can. But it was basically like, if a dog walks back to its vomit and a fool goes back to its foolishness, it's the same person.
That's probably
it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, if you keep doing the same thing that you've been doing, like, if I've been going to this person and they keep, like, snaking me, what I think gonna happen again?
Exactly. So why, like, that's basically my mom. She was always like saying don't cast your pearls among pigs. Like saying don't cast your pearls among pigs. My mom would always be like, I can love you from afar, you know. But as a kid, like she always like, well, like it's actually recently she would be like, you know, that's your family, like that's your auntie. Like I get that, but look how she acts. I can't deal with that. I can't. That's not beneficial for myself as a person. You know what I'm saying? So, what is my reason for trying to keep you around? Like, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? I mess with you. You know what I'm saying? We cool. We'll talk when I see you, but I'm not gonna sit here and try to just keep just the utmost, most genuine connection with you. I truly do forgive you for what you did, but at the same time, I'm not gonna just keep doing what I did for you, and you're just gonna keep snaking me. You know what I'm saying? Like she said.
Right.
I'm not.
And that's back on the love topic.
Like that's the definition of insanity. Keep doing the same thing and expect a different situation. I mean solution.
Right.
But you know what you were saying? You said it's just like love.
Yeah, it's just like love, cause like I mean, I done been in love before, and that shit, excuse my French, that crap suck. That sugar honey iced tea suck.
I feel like it wasn't a healthy love though. It was very much lust, very much she had a big booty and you was stuck on that and y'all got it in.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see what she look like. That's crazy. Y'all wanna see what she look like?
Sex is the attachment, but nobody wants to talk about that.
You wanna see what she look like?
But nobody wants to talk about that.
No, I'm just playing.
I mean, if you want to get in this conversation, we can do that. Like,
I mean, I don't have nothing to do. Do y'all got something to do?
What you mean?
I'm gonna get some food, but I mean, you can chop it up. I don't care. I'm really him with the words, bro. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
I'm gonna spin your head around a little bit before you leave. So, go say what you had to say.
Huh? What that mean? That's cold? Oh.
Okay, you're lame. Anyways. I'm just saying, like, I'm gonna spin your head around. I'm gonna put these words out, and you gonna be like, oh, so now yeah.
So now I get it.
What do you?
I'm just, hey. If I just need clarity, I'ma ask for it.
I know. I feel like you're being sarcastic though. You know? Yeah, I know you were. So.
I wasn't.
For real?
No, I wasn't.
Okay. Keep going.
Yeah. So we was talking about soul ties and toxicity and the community. Cause, hey, I'm be 100. Like, girls can be toxic too. Guys can be toxic too, as per usual. But like, What's like y'all idea of a healthy love? Should I go first?
Go ahead.
Cause give y'all time to think.
I don't need time to think.
I don't need time to think neither.
Oh,
Yeah.
excuse me.
So you want to go last since you think you just the master genius of
I'm
love?
not.
Right.
First of all, I just be thinking about this stuff all the time. That's
Yeah.
all.
But look, she try to stereotype us. We're men, so we don't think about love for real. But really, if I really see
I don't know. No,
listen,
listen,
wait.
as a young lady, it's like I just know I always think about it. I ain't even think about y'all.
That's cool. But if I sit here and tell you that love is a commitment, not a feeling, and that it takes consistency to be committed to something, then you gonna sit here and look at me like, bro, what you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, I really sit here and think about stuff like that, bro. Like, I'm really trying to do that.
Tell them.
You know what I'm saying? That's my 2 cents on love.
That's
what I feel
true.
love is.
I feel like y'all gonna get a lot out of this because I ain't heard that before. Like, that's a real statement, for real.
Hey, this thing really got to be put out and published. Somebody got to hear it. Somebody needs
It
this.
is. Every Wednesday, it's getting dropped. Every Wednesday.
Let's get it, let's go.
No, for real.
But like, wait. What was we talking about?
It's how you. Okay, in my mind,
What
How do you
saying?
perceive
I
love?
see,
What is love to you?
What does love to me? Alright, so like, I'm gonna bring back over what he just said. Like, it's consistency. You gotta have a commitment.
you would rather have love or loyalty, or is loyalty and love, or is love and loyalty?
Love and loyalty is two different things. I'm gonna tell you one thing. Love, it comes from your heart.
Not your chill is just squeaking.
Like, yeah. I hate my voice. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Man,
Get over it. What if you needed to, like...
At this point, we need to get a booth because these chairs suck.
Nah, for real. But like, love, it comes from your heart. And like, it just produces from your heart. But loyalty, I mean, it comes from your standpoint of what you want to do. If you want to be toxic, you can go be toxic. If you want to be a cheater, you can go be a cheater. If you want to be a pimp, go be a pimp. If you want to be anything you want to go be, just do it. It don't matter. Just expose yourself because some of y'all, I'm going to just speak on, some of y'all is really a mistake. No. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a mistake. I might be a mistake.
Listen. Because I'm a birth control baby, so I kind of took that personal. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really didn't. I'm just gonna put this in.
Bro,
I know, bro. I was trying to make you
I ain't
feel
gonna
bad,
lie to
bro.
you.
I don't care, bro. At this point, I told myself as a kid I was a birth control baby. I don't care. Anyways, bro, honestly, bro, love and loyalty, they kind of go hand in hand because they're both a commitment. Like, out of the love for somebody, you're going to be loyal to them because you don't want to see them down bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I look at love and loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Like, 21 Savage, yeah, he had a valid point. You know what I'm saying? He said, love really don't mean jack. You can still love me, but go stab me in my back. But look, bro, if I love you, I'm not going to stab you in your back. You know what I'm saying? But if I love you, I'm going to correct you. I ain't gonna go stab you in your back though. I'm gonna correct you. I'm gonna sit you down and get on you if I have to. You know what I'm saying? That's me being loyal to you as a person. Me being loyal to your personality, your perception from others. I mean, perception of yourself to others. Because I want you to be better than what you're portraying. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. And
that's how I see it.
Yeah, that's why I come back to why we should help each other out. And even if, like, I'm gonna say, for example, even if that person makes me in my face, like,
you still don't want to see them good.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna still want to see them eat because
Just not in my table.
yeah,
Straight like that.
Just not at my table.
I love you from afar.
For real. And I don't pray on anybody downfall because that's just like
That's just sick.
that's karma. If you pray on somebody else downfall, you going down. You going down, sucker. Period.
But anyways, so let's wrap this junk up and we'll chit chat with y'all later.
Leave us junk. I feel like this is a very knowledgeable conversation.
We're gonna wrap this very knowledgeable conversation right on up. And thank you for listening to the barbershop talk. Y'all like that?
For sure.
All right. Say chit chat with y'all later.
Chit chat with y'all boys.